Hi guys, it's Ross. Hope you're having a great day. Today I just wanted to do a video about a problem I've been having now for sort of over a year. And that problem is sort of major fatigue. And I've been trying to sort of get to the root cause of it, and I've just been sort of struggling at every single turn. What's happening is I'm sleeping sort of a normal time, 8 to 9 hours most nights, sometimes 7. Or I'm trying to sleep that time. The problem that I'm having is I'm struggling to sleep at night for some reason. Now, like, I'll just keep tossing and turning, waking up for an hour and then going back to sleep. I just can't seem to sleep at night. Now, what's been happening, because what I thought because of that was that I was coming home basically every single day from school, sitting downstairs for a bit, like pottering around trying to keep myself awake, coming up here at sort of 4 o'clock-ish, laying down in my bed, and then just going to sleep and not waking up till sort of 6, 7-ish. So I'm missing like 3 hours there. So it's sort of like a major waste of my time. So yeah, obviously at first I thought it was because I wasn't sleeping at night. So what I did was I stopped sleeping in the day for, I think it was a month and a half, six weeks. I stopped sleeping in the day. I didn't sleep in the day at all. And for that whole time I was just absolutely knackered all of the time. And I still couldn't sleep at night properly. So then I sort of thought, well, perhaps it's diet. So I've done different diet tests. I've tried to stop eating different foods. I've done like 2 or 3 weeks without eating meat. Well, actually, I think it was 2 weeks without eating meat, just to see if it was like meat that was causing the problem. I did one where I've been trying to eat loads and loads of vegetables. I obviously did the weight loss challenge. There's loads and loads of stuff that I've done. I've went away like on holiday and stuff, and thought that when I came back it would be alright because I've rested. I've been like constantly doing exercise and trying to see what's going on. I'm still don't seem to be able to sort of shake this constant tiredness. And it really is affecting like everything I do. I mean, like today, I had to go and get some clothes, do some shopping for the summer. So I went shopping, came back sort of 2 o'clock-ish, put all my clothes away, went downstairs and started potting like a tomato plant, and then I came upstairs. I just thought like absolutely could barely even move. I was that tired. Laid down, then fell asleep for 2 hours, and I woke up at sort of 5 o'clock-ish. So I mean, I'm really struggling with this problem. I just can't figure out what it is. Now, obviously, exercise is supposed to be a good thing to stop you from being tired. So I did loads and loads of exercise, and it didn't seem to solve the problem. I've tried meditation. I've had someone recommended that to me for tiredness. I was watching a video about it, and I put in the comments about my problem. This was probably 2 months ago, and someone said try meditation. And obviously I've tried meditation before, so I did meditation every day for 2 weeks, and it didn't help because the problem was I was properly sitting up like I am now, like straight up against the wall, like meditating, and I'd fall asleep. I just couldn't help myself. I'd fall asleep halfway through and then still wake up like an hour and a half later or whatever. So what I figured out is basically going to have to be one of 3 things. It's either diet, like sleeping patterns, or exercise. Now, I've had, sort of within the last sort of 2-3 months, I must admit, I have been struggling with some of these. Diet, obviously it's the summer now, so obviously there's loads of fruit and veg and stuff that I'm eating, but you're going to barbecues and stuff, so you're outside having barbecues, loads and loads of meat. After that you've got like sweets and stuff, you've got desserts, cakes, pavlovas, all that sort of stuff. So obviously that is a problem at this time of year. I'm trying to sort of figure my way around. Obviously you've got all the fruit and veg, fresh fruit and veg, quite cheap, so that's quite an easy problem to solve. But look, here, just to show you, here's sort of like what I would eat generally for dinner. I mean, this is sort of like a typical meal. Often I'll have curries or pasta dishes, like homemade curries, not like supermarket or takeaway curries, like homemade, like coconut curries and prawn curries and all sorts, or a salad. But this is basically what I've got today. I've got some chicken, some cold chicken there, 2 potatoes, and then I've got sweet corn, mayonnaise, a dollop of mayonnaise, and some cashew nuts all mixing together. And it's absolutely delicious. So then that leaves me with sleeping patterns and not diet, sleeping patterns and exercise. Now, sleeping patterns, like I said, I don't seem to be able to change it. I've tried everything. I've tried using lavender to help me get to sleep. I've tried taking what are they called? Nital. I've tried taking Nital. They're not like heavy sleeping pills. They're just like mild sleeping pill things. And that was recommended by the chemist. I've tried them and they didn't work. So pretty much I've tried opening the windows so it's more ventilated. That didn't work. I've tried sleeping completely darkness. That didn't work. I've tried sleeping just with the TV on in the background on the lowest noise level, and the lights off. That didn't work. I've tried sleeping with all the lights on. That didn't work. I've tried sleeping under covers. I've tried sleeping without covers. I've tried sleeping on the floor. I've tried sleeping on the bed. I've tried sleeping downstairs on the sofa. I've tried going to bed earlier. I've tried going to bed later. I've tried getting up at 5 o'clock in the morning. I've tried getting up at sort of 8 o'clock in the morning. Probably 8 o'clock in the morning, so I have to rush to get to school. So pretty much I've tried everything. So sleeping, I'm really struggling with. I can't get my head around that one. So that leaves me with exercise. Now, I used to do loads and loads of exercise. Sort of this time last year, I used to go cycling. I had a thing. I was cycling twice a day. I was cycling to school and back every day. So that was a mile and a half, 2 miles. So it's not that much, but at least it was some exercise. I was doing a lot of walking and all that sort of stuff. But the problem that I've had this year, especially within the last sort of couple of weeks, well actually I'll talk about the last couple of weeks in a minute. But the problem I've had this year is ever since last year, the end of last year, I had an accident on my bike. I was driving along I was driving along. There was sort of heavy traffic coming out of school. Driving along, chain slipped. So I instantly looked down. I thought, ooh, chain slipped. I'll have to pull over. Looked up, and there was just the back of a car. And I hit the back of the car. Sort of the front wheel hit the back of the car. Sort of snapped in half and buckled. I sort of catapulted over, face planted the front of the car, and just sort of slid down the back of the car, leaving a big sort of trail of dribble and blood. And I landed standing up, so I don't quite know how that came about. I think it's because there wasn't enough room to fall down. And then the bloke got out of the car, and I asked him if he was alright. Don't know why. I just did. I think I just panicked. I thought he was going to punch me in the face, damaging his car. But yeah, and there was all just sort of dribble and blood. But I won't dwell on that. But yeah, so ever since I've done that, I haven't been as confident riding a bike for some strange reason. So I've been trying to avoid going on my bike, which isn't a very good thing. Obviously, like I showed you in the last prepping video, if I just grab them down here, I've got these 5 kilogram weights, and I've been sort of exercising. I haven't been lifting them as such, although I have. The main thing I've sort of been doing is even just when I'm standing there just watching TV, is just standing there by my side, just sort of lifting them up, and just keep, even if it's just a bit, just keep doing that for like hours on end. It's going to do you some good. But exercise is the problem that I'm finding at the moment, especially the last sort of 2-3 weeks. It's been so hot. It's just unbelievable. It's just not physically possible to exercise in this sort of weather. It's just so unbelievably hot. Although I live in the UK, so it doesn't often get above. Most of the year it's around 20 is considered a 25, we'll say, is considered a hot day. And today it's got up to 32, 33 officially. In the car it measured 34, but I don't know whether that was how accurate that is. But officially today it's got up to 32, 33 degrees. And that in the UK is a heat wave. So obviously it's sort of relevant. If you live in America, 40 degrees is a heat wave. But then if you were to go to the Sahara Desert, it's not a heat wave till it's 50 odd, 50, 55. So it's all sort of relevant to sort of the conditions you're used to living in. But yeah, it's just so hot, it's unbelievable. I don't think the humidity helps as well in the UK. I mean, it's been, like I said, 30, 32, 33 today. And last night there was a massive rainstorm, and it was the worst rain I've seen probably since the winter. So yeah, I mean, that exercise and diet are the only things I can think of. Sleep patterns, like I said, I can't get my head around that. Diet, I'm struggling because I don't eat a lot of takeaways. Probably once a month, perhaps a takeaway. I don't eat a lot of fast food, perhaps once or twice, probably twice a month. So I don't eat ready meals either. So that's the one I'm really struggling to get my head around as well. And then the exercise, I'm trying to figure out how I can sort of incorporate exercise more and more. I run to school every day as well, not because I want to, because I wake up late because I'm tired. I sort of have to run to school, but obviously that's exercise as well, running to school. So that's running 1.5 to 2 miles a day. So obviously that's good exercise as well. But yeah, so I'm sort of stuck with what to do about it. So I'm trying to get my way around it. I think for the next 2 or 3 weeks before I go away to Devon, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to just purely try not to sleep during the day. Sleep at night, but do anything to stop me from sleeping in the day, even if it's like just like sitting up with my like cocktail sticks in my eyes to keep my eyes open. But yeah, so that's the plan. But really, a long-term solution, like I said, because I've not slept during the day for, like I said, 6 weeks, but I was absolutely like for the whole time. And I think in that 6 weeks, I think I only made 2 or 3 YouTube videos. So it just sort of highlights how tired I am feeling. But yeah, like I said, it is a big problem because like every day I'm wasting sort of anywhere from an hour to 3 hours just through sleeping in the day, when I could be doing other stuff like making YouTube videos or anything, like exercising, like anything. So really, I need to get on top of this. I don't know how, so I'm stuck. So if you've got any ideas, or like I said, if you've got the same problem, it would be nice if you could share, give me the information. Share with the communal YouTube-ness. Feel free to leave comments below, and any help will be greatly appreciated. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.